Unmasking the Truth. There continue to be fierce debates on masks and face coverings, and much of this stems from the fact that there are several types and many factors to consider, such as design, material, number of layers, fit, and whether the purpose is to protect the user, protect others, or both. While there is no one-size-fits-all solution for every condition, we do know for certain masks and face coverings do suppress the spread of virus-packed particles into the air when we sneeze, cough, talk, and breathe. Just like the common flu virus, COVID-19 spreads the same way. This is why, when we visit the emergency room, urgent care, or the doctor's office when we have flu symptoms, we are required to wear masks. Respiratory droplets are invisible to the naked eye, making them harder to imagine. But when we examine coughs and sneezes in laboratory settings with special cameras and lighting, we transform the invisible to the visible, and then can easily see why placing a barrier over our mouth and nose makes perfect sense. And because coughs and sneezes typically trigger without warning and at speeds of 50 to 100 miles per hour, masks and face coverings are the most practical and effective way to suppress these forceful blasts of virus-packed droplets. This is especially important in indoor spaces where ventilation is limited and in situations where we're in close proximity to others, such as at crowded gatherings and events. A recent study by Florida Atlantic University demonstrated this well when they measured the distance airborne droplets travel after a heavy cough. Without a mask, droplets traveled over 8 feet. With a dust mask on, they only traveled about 6 inches. Dust masks are just one of many solutions, and there are many different types of masks and face coverings available. N95 masks are used by healthcare professionals and filter out about 95% of virus particles if fitted properly. These are ideal in protecting the user and provide substantial protection to others. Comfort masks and dust masks help protect ourselves and others, but only if they're fitted tightly so that virus particles are less able to pass in and out of the top, bottom, and sides of the mask. Surgical masks help protect others by preventing the mucus and droplets that we eject when we cough and sneeze. Like other masks, surgical masks are generally available in only one size. And since we each have different sized and shaped faces, their effectiveness will vary as particles can move in and out of areas where the mask isn't fitting snugly on our face. Commercially available cloth and homemade masks and face coverings such as bandanas, wraps, and gaiters are popular but vary greatly depending on their material, number of layers, and how well they fit. Since every layer of material is a barrier, that single layer is only as effective as its ability to block virus particles from passing through it. If the material is loosely woven or only one layer, then more particles can transfer. As we add layers, less particles get through. If the material is too dense or there are too many layers, then we restrict our breathing, and that creates a new health hazard we must avoid. Our goal is to have the best barrier possible, but still be able to breathe easily. Now that we have an idea of the basics of masks and face coverings, we realize that there isn't a one-mask-fits-all solution, but there's no question that adding barriers helps keep ourselves and those around us safer and healthier.